10 reasons why you should play SoulCalibur 2. Reason number 1. The game has fluid 8-way movement in beautiful 3D environments. It's a really excellent feeling when your opponent throws a limb in your general direction. The sun is setting, Eye of the Tiger is playing in their head, you're in your favorite outfit. There's a gentle breeze, and you, anticipating their attack, have already started stepping to the left. You watch as your opponent goes sailing by, missing you entirely and leaving you primed for attack. They're not primed for attack. They haven't even finished the attack that missed. You stare at them from the side and consider a whole range of possible attacks. Your fists and elbows are singing a chorus of "I can show you the world." It's the ultimate Uno reverse card.
The very thing you thought would bring you victory has only brought you destruction.
This situation is really only possible in a 3D fighting game like SoulCalibur 2, with its incredible ability to move in not just 2 or 4, but 8 different directions at any given time. And while you're moving around, you're taking in the different angles of the gorgeous stages and environments. That is a win-win. Reason number 2. The game has an excellent sense of progression. You are literally always unlocking something. You beat a mode, you unlock something. You play it some more, you unlock something. Get to a particular stage in Weapon Master mode, you unlock something. Fall down the stairs, unlock something. Get hungry, unlock something. Order Domino's, you just unlock the pizza blade. Some things unlock in New Game Plus even, in Weapon Master mode. Some things can even be unlocked by using the in-game currency, the kind that doesn't cost real money. This was before Big Football put a tracking device in your wallet. Just like how Borderlands throws you a parade and breaks open a piñata every time you level up, this game just continually rewards you with gold, level ups, and unlocks. The dopamine drip is real. Reason number 3. Stages. There are many beautiful and vibrant stages and interesting locations. We've all been there. You're looking at the Mona Lisa and thinking, gee, if only I could pogo stick into that painting, ask her about taxes, and see what's to the left or to the right from her perspective. Looking at a 2D image is like looking through a window. You only get one vantage point. In 3D fighters, like this one, you're in the painting. And some of these stages actually look like paintings. You get to move around and get the full 360-degree perspective, and while you're doing that, you're enjoying beautiful mountain vistas, dungeon catacombs with volcanic activity, ancient Egyptian ruins, and several other amazing locations you would expect to find in a classic fantasy novel. Stages are so highly crafted, even to the point of having their own lore exposition you can read in-game. Reason number 4. Character models are superb and their movement is animated flawlessly. We all know that feeling of trying to get into a game, but every time you look closely at your character for 2 seconds, you're like, either they have a banana in their utility belt or this character really needed more time in the Easy Bake Oven. Or when the character model looks good, but the animations are just not smooth, and every time they go to climb a ladder or something, they look like an action figure in the hands of an unimaginative kid. Well, tally ho, neighbor, this game doesn't have those problems. They look great, they're animated smoothly, the motion capture is excellent, you feel like you're really watching something happen. Even through bizarre contortions and handling their wildly different weapons, the movement is fluid and realistic. Reason number 5. Lore. Characters have lore and backstories that are interesting and diverse. They have personality and fleshed out motivations that keep you interested. The character writing is solid. Many other fighting games are not this way. Characters have extensive lore, stages have extensive lore, even weapons have extensive lore. Reading all the lore is like an interesting fiction book on top of the game. And it's actually in the game. You don't have to look it up online, which is great. There's so much lore in the game, you may get tired of reading before you finish it. That's okay though. It's optional, but the fact that so much is available to those who are interested is pretty amazing. Besides, reading is good for your brain. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, and a chapter a day keeps Edna off your back, right, Grandpa? Reason number 6. It feels great to play. From the moves, to the frame data, to the sound effects, and everything in between, many people agree this game just feels great to play. The qualitative and quantitative dimension of game feel is elusive at best, but suffice it to say, the act of pushing buttons and executing attacks is a very pleasant experience. It feels fair. It feels satisfying. It has a positive visual feedback loop, so you do a thing and then you go, wow, I just did a thing. 11 out of 10 awkward smiles would recommend. Reason number 7. Weapon Master Mode is extensive and tells many interesting stories, culminating in an overarching narrative for your specific character. It's essentially an extended story mode where you can unlock things and equip different weapons with different attack properties. This mode has an insane amount of story to read as you progress through the arenas. It's there if you want it, but if not, you can also ignore it. This mode in general is excellent though. It is a must play. The HD Online version, the version you're most likely to play, actually has a New Game Plus available as soon as you beat it. About halfway through the New Game Plus, the difficulty starts to get wild. So smash a tub of Pico de Gallo, put on the Scooby-Doo official soundtrack, call your grandma, and have the Yoo-Hoos on standby because it's about to get wacky. Reason number 8. Despite perfect balance in a fighting game being nearly impossible, the balance of SoulCalibur 2 is very solid. The characters that do higher damage can hit you less. The characters that do less damage find it easier to hit you. Every character has a solid and effective strategy they can use to win. Many characters play very differently, so moving from one character to another is refreshing, as your attacks and the types of moves you will have to do change, ultimately making you a better fighting game player in general and increasing your understanding of the game. I played this game for years exclusively as Nightmare. This time around I mostly played Cassandra. Their playstyles did not translate to each other at all. Trying to play Cassandra like Nightmare is like trying to eat spaghetti with chopsticks. Medically inadvisable. In the immortal words of Abraham Lincoln, don't do that, that's really stupid. Nothing I did as Nightmare would translate to Cassandra. That's a good thing. I had to learn a whole new methodology. It was like playing a whole new game. They don't win the same way, but they both 100% have a clear path to victory because of the game's balance. Reason number 9. The amount of stuff to do in the game is staggering. Like when Uncle Bob saw that cricket do a double jump and dropped his personal pan shepherd's pie. The HD Online version, which is available on some modern consoles, has a crazy amount of modes on top of the original content, which was already a lot. Although the online mode is more lonely than that time you got left at the mall, there's always more single player stuff to do in the game. Even just beating the arcade mode with every character and then reading about them under profiles is an incredibly rich experience, like taking a bath in Nesquik. Not to mention, taking the time to fully learn a character in practice mode is extremely rewarding and satisfying, like accidentally throwing up on a very rude person. Playing the previously mentioned Weapon Master Mode is an epic journey wherein you meet yourself for the first time. There is an absolute government cheese surplus of modes and features and things to do in the game, so go to town, you cantankerous wombat. Reason number 10. There's a lot to like about SoulCalibur 2. If you lose a match, you can jump right back in and try almost immediately with no significant load times. Unfortunately, that means you will have to pause it to access additional Pico de Gallo. Fair warning. Each round of a match starts you in a different position in the stage, which not only provides a greater appreciation of the incredible artwork in the background, but also brings different tactical opportunities to get ring outs, use the wall, or call their mother and make up stories. The game is as shallow or as deep as you want it to be. As Nightmare, you can breeze through an arcade run doing mostly forward H or forward V, or you can master his timing and hold techniques and unleash an absolute arsenal on your opponents. The characters have alternate costumes that are not only wildly different, but also of equal quality to the primary costumes, with few exceptions. Some of them look like completely different characters, and that really helps keep it fresh. Bonus reason. Recent tournaments and the Switch 2 port. Some people, desiring to swim with the cool fishes, are not interested in getting into an older game because no one's playing it or it doesn't have an active scene. Well, boy howdy, that doesn't describe this game. There are multiple large SoulCalibur 2 tournaments from the last 12 months that you can watch on YouTube right now. The fan base for this game is so extensive, your grandma probably plays Voldo for some reason, so make new friends by playing SoulCalibur 2. Also, some people are excited for the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out soon. They've already announced a port of SoulCalibur 2 for that console, which is exciting, even if the port seems to be the GameCube version and not the HD Online version. Either way, that's a great version. It has Link from The Legend of Zelda, and being able to play the game on the go will inevitably breathe new life into the community. You can learn the game now and then play the Switch 2 version later with your friends. You never know, the port might surprise us and add new multiplayer features. Even just being able to play the game by yourself on the go is kind of amazing. In conclusion, the game is great. The game has been great for a long time. The game will continue to be great. It's a piece of gaming history that is actually still extremely fun to play. If you haven't before, you owe it to yourself to go there, climb that tree, get me a taco, and also try this game. If you've tried it before, maybe there's something you missed. Some people miss the Weapon Master mode because the title is not very enticing. Personally, I would have called it Quest mode or something like that. It is easily the best mode in the game. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Peace out.